week. Today we're going to be making a cow creation. So some things that you're going to need are some old newspaper. Make sure you ask your parents before you cut it up. Some construction paper. We're mostly going to use white, but if you have a little bit of green, even just a scrap, you may want it. I have some glue sticks, but a glue bottle would work. A pair of scissors. Some crayons and markers. You could use watercolor if you have those. And then I have a Sharpie and a pencil. So let's get started. All right, so now we're gonna get started by drawing our cow. So I'm gonna start with drawing my cow's head. And remember, yours doesn't have to look exactly like mine. That's the fun part about art, is that we can all draw the same thing and they can look different. So what are these, do you think? Right, eyes. These are his eyes, or hers. Okay, now we're gonna draw his nose. And some ears. And remember, if I'm drawing too fast for you guys, you can always stop the video, pause it, and then resume when you're ready. And sometimes I do that. We're gonna go ahead and give our cow some horns. Now, if you wanted yours to be a little girl, you can give her some eyelashes. You can even give her a little hair bow if you wanted. Okay, now we're gonna draw our body. So we're gonna come right back here, give him his shoulders. And we're gonna bring that down. And then we're gonna bring those two, become his legs. So we wanna have two legs, just like that. And we'll put his hoofs on there. And then we're gonna do his back legs. Bring our line down, make a hoof. Then we can do our other side. Our hoof. Now we're gonna give your cow a tail. Now, if you want your cow to have spots, this is where you could add spots, or you could leave it just plain without any spots. Okay, now's the fun part. You guys are gonna get to take your crayons and your markers, and you may color your cow however you want. We're not gonna put a background in it. What's a background? Do you guys know what a background is? A background is everything that is behind your cow. We're not gonna color back here because in a little bit, we're gonna cut your cow out. So we don't wanna have anything in the background because we're gonna cut it all out. So you guys take a minute and go ahead and color your cow. Okay, if you drew a girl, your cow would be called a heifer if she's a young cow, and if she has babies, we would just call her a cow. If you decided to draw a boy, you would either have a steer or a bull. Now I want to teach you a fun art word. It's called craftsmanship. Craftsmanship means that you're staying as neatly as you can inside your lines. Even when we get ready to cut, you want to stay very, very neat. All good artists practice craftsmanship. Okay, good job. Now, if you are having trouble cutting, that's okay. You have to remember that I've been cutting for a long time, like 36 years almost. So if you need help, you can ask someone in your house to help you cut, but practice, 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 because that's how we get better. Now, if you accidentally cut your tail or your horn, that's okay, because we're gonna use some glue in a little bit and you won't even know it happened. Okay, next I've taken a piece of newspaper and I've kind of cut it down to size. And I want this side to be my front side, so I'm gonna turn it over so that this is my back. And I'm gonna take my white piece of construction paper and my glue stick, and I'm gonna put glue around all the edges and through the middle. Now, if you're using liquid glue, remember, dot, 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 not a lot, because if you get way too much glue, it'll wrinkle your paper. Then I'm going to flip my paper over, and I'm going to stick it to my newspaper. And then I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to trim right up next to that paper. I'm going to do that on all 4 sides. Once I have it trimmed, I'm going to get ready to create my background for my little cow. Okay, so she's gonna get glued on here. So I need to figure out what I wanna have in my background. Maybe I wanna have a barn or a hay bale. Maybe she is just out in the grass in the sky. Maybe there's a tree. You can do whatever you want in your background. So I'm gonna move my cow. I'm gonna go ahead and use my crayons and markers and create my background. Okay, now that I have my background created, I'm going to take my little cow and I'm going to turn her over, and I'm going to put glue on the back side and then stick her in my background. Now, if you notice, I used some torn paper in the background. I'm actually probably going to tear up a little bit and put it in her mouth so it looks like she's been eating grass. So go ahead and glue your cow in the background. Now, the last thing that all great artists do is they sign their name. So make sure that somewhere on your creation, you write your name. You can also put the year if you want to put the year. Now, some things that we learned during this activity. We learned how to make a cow collage. A collage is where we take other items, like we have crayon, we have marker, we have paper, we have newspaper, and then we layered all of these different things together. So we made a cow collage. We also talked about craftsmanship, doing our best work very, very, very neatly, and we created what we call a contour line drawing. So our cow, when we first drew it out, was a contour line drawing. Contour line drawing is like in a coloring book. It's those images that we can later color in, and we did that. So great job today. Make sure you guys share your cow creations with me.